Hey friends, we're the Nixon Pack. We're realtors, home designers,
and DIYers.
Wow, new props for you today. We are about to head into a 2-bed, 1-bath. Now this is a perfect one for first-time home buyers. Maybe you want to get into that rental market.
There you go.
I love it. Let's go inside. This is such a cute neighborhood.
Oh, look at this gem.
Look at this sweet pea. I like her. I like her already.
So it's nicely updated. They've already done new windows, new kitchen, new bathroom, and the floors you can still do. One thing they didn't do, which Kaylee always likes to try to look at the positive of things, is they didn't get to refinish the floors yet. So
okay, but if this is not in budget, nothing a couple of layered area rugs can't fix, because I'm especially loving, the jute layered with something a little bit cushy on top. Maybe you do something like a 9x13 and then you layer 1 or 2 rugs on top. Layering is big, big, big this year. So,
I'm just stuck on jute, everybody. Look it up.
But you always want to add texture to the space. But if you wanted to update it, I'm thinking a little blue-based gray on the floor. What do you think?
Of course you did. We all found out grays are not in 2019.
Still are for the pack, so
but the blue is never going anywhere. What I want to mention, this house is about 800 square feet. So you think it could be a little bit small maybe to live in. If you're coming from an apartment, you know what? It's your house.
Yeah.
So your first house doesn't need to be the 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 square foot mansion.
In today's Real Estate Nugget, we are talking why rent when you can own. Would you believe that it can actually be cheaper to own your own home rather than pay somebody else's mortgage by renting?
Well, I can, because if you're renting a 1 or 2 bedroom house right now or apartment and you're spending $750 to $1,000 a month, this is a win-win, because it's $750 to own your own home, and you can write off a portion of the interest on that mortgage and the taxes on that tax year. And if you love pets and you're not allowed to have one in your apartment, guess what? Fill this place up with them.
But you also don't have to deal with beige colors. You can add a splash of personality to the house, maybe add some landscaping out front to increase resale value later on, or you keep the property as a rental.
Or you can get drums, because you can be as loud as you want.
So this little peanut is a 2-bed, 1-bath. We are in the front bedroom here. And I think, again, you have a lot of opportunities for personalization that you might not have had as a renter. So here you have like a really small light fixture, which actually does a decent amount of light in here. But imagine doing something cool. Maybe you could do one of those spider fixtures that are a little bit of an industrial vibe. We'll show you a picture here. And it could spread out through the room and make this small space feel a little bit larger.
And that's something design-wise you can change. One thing I appreciate is new windows, because definitely going into the deep winter, a new window can make sure it can make sure a worm is really warm.
Another space saver, or space maximizer, we should say, would be in the closet. So obviously, you have under 1,000 square feet, so you really want to maximize every foot that you have. You might think of California closets just for larger, more grand homes. Not me. I have become really familiar with what they offer, and this is where you could use it the most. Those big closets, sure, they do a beautiful job, but here's where you really want to cover every nook and cranny so you can really organize your space and go that whole, have you heard of the KonMari method?
That's what I was going to say. Tidy up, everybody. Tidy up.
Wow. It's bright back here, isn't it?
Very bright. So they have a beautiful backsplash that brightens it up.
So they didn't replace the cabinets, you can tell, and this has old hardware, so we'll get to that in a minute.
Yep.
But what if we blew out this wall?
Why not?
Everybody wants an open concept home, and especially when we're talking about a smaller ranch, this is a great opportunity to have those sight lines throughout really the whole house.
So I probably wouldn't blow the whole wall out, I'd blow half the wall out, because if you do get rid of all of this, where are you going to put all the snacks? You still need to at least have the lowers, and you can do a pass-through with a nice little topper.
I do like the pass-through because we don't want to take up too much of the living room.
Right.
Okay, so I would replace some of the cabinets then, do some more shelves, because I really like that idea.
And if you wanted to replace all of them just for uniformity, take advantage that it's a small space, because when you have a big kitchen, it's big money. When you have a small kitchen, you can do this whole kitchen for less than $1,000. This is a DIY that anyone can do. So if you're looking to update your kitchen cabinets, your dressers, your bathroom vanity, all you want to do is replace the hardware. You think it's kind of simple. Well, the first step is you can buy these at your local hardware store. You can buy them on Amazon. You can buy them on Overstock. They come in bulk packs as well sometimes. You can really get some savings. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to measure where the current screw holes are. So for example, these are about 3.5. That's going to be hard because usually they're 3 and 4 inches. You can pull the old ones off, fill them with some wood filler or some spackle and sand them down. But the real tricky part is, if your wife is so nice to order these, and they don't come with long enough screws to get through to the other side, you have to take this to the hardware store, get some longer ones so they'll fit, but they could be metric. Don't like that, but we can work with it. So what you do is you get a longer screw and you buy a cheap set of wire snips, and they're made so that you thread them through, and wait for it, we're gonna get excited here, and you give it the old snap. Now you can throw them up and it's good to go.
So this would be bedroom 2. John, you were saying the other bedroom is larger, but
Who's measuring?
What if we made this one a little bit larger and push into the backyard? Because this lot is a decent size.
Yeah, you definitely have room to expand and truly make this the master. And the bathroom is right here, so you could actually
cut through.
Might even be able to add a second bathroom. I don't know, but there's a chance.
Okay, I'm dreaming a little bit bigger here, and I'm just imagining in this backyard a she shed. What do you think? So let's think about it. Maybe you work from home. Maybe you have, dreams of opening your own art studio. Right back here, you could build a little something in the corner and have it really be just extra space, feel like extra living space outside of the house. What do you think?
Or you could just be excited to buy your first home, live in it, enjoy not having people above you or on the sides in an apartment, and just enjoying the space that it is.
But I always want to add more, and who wouldn't? Again, that would help you with resale as well. And who doesn't want just a little bit more space? Okay, so this is the only bathroom in the house, but I love the way they've updated. So you've got kind of this combo of the glass tile inlay, and then I love the shower door. Look how nicely it flows.
Very smooth rollers.
Yes.
Also, we'll give you a point out of the smart water toilet. It has a dual flush, which means you hit one button for, and the other button for.
And by the way, we had one of these and had to literally make a little note card for our guests because nobody could figure out.
We're sick of answering questions.
Yeah.
They go, which button do we push? It doesn't matter, hit both.
One of the most popular hashtags on Instagram is hashtag Shelfie. And this is a really popular way to kind of showcase your own personality in any space, but I love it in a kitchen. We actually eliminated all of the top cabinets in one of our previous homes so that we could have a little fun showcasing some of our favorite dishes. It's also a really great opportunity if you have a small space like this kitchen where you can put things that you're going to use every day, like your dishes. You could even get some really cool vases and put your cutlery in there. It's a good way to maximize, things that you're going to use every day, but also show something beautiful and make it more of a design element. You can change it out with the seasons. And again, you can put things up here to kind of pull out different colors based on whatever mood you're in, but things that would be too pretty to put behind the doors of a cabinet. What'd you think?
I think it's there. I think it had everything.
So much potential. I think you could pack a lot of punch in that little house.
Hey, if you're looking for that first time home, that's it. You don't have to deal with the rental, the hassles of being a renter. Doesn't quite like it.
What'd you think?
I think it had every box checked for someone that wants to get out of that rental property and into their own home.
Little house packs a punch, and with a few updates, you could really personalize it. So we encourage you. What do you think? Would you rather own than rent? Comment below. Let us know, and let us know where you want to see the pack on next week's Walkthrough Wednesday.
Can we get that thumbs up, please?
We're so grateful that you took the time to watch. We can't wait to see you next time.